A wise man can learn more from a foolish question than a fool can learn from a wise answer. Ever since I was a child I have had this instinctive urge for expansion and growth. To me, the function and duty of a quality human being is the sincere and honest development of one's potential. To hell with circumstances, I create opportunities. The best fighter is not a boxer, karate or judo man. The best fighter is someone who can adapt on any style. He kicks too good for a boxer, throws too good for a karate man, and punches too good for a judo man. I'm not in this world to live up to your expectations, and you're not in this world to live up to mine. If you love life, don't waste time, for time is what life is made up of. Anxiety is the gap between the now and the then. So if you are in the now, you can't be anxious, because your excitement flows immediately into ongoing spontaneous activity. Empty your mind, be formless, shapeless, like water. If you put water into a cup, it becomes the cup. You put water into a bottle and it becomes the bottle. You put it in a teapot, it becomes the teapot. Now, water can flow or it can crash. Be water, my friend. A teacher is never a giver of truth, he is a guide, a pointer to the truth that each student must find for himself. Remember, success is a journey, not a destination. Have faith in your ability. You will do just fine. If you spend too much time thinking about a thing, you'll never get it done. Do not pray for an easy life, pray for the strength to endure a difficult one. Absorb what is useful, discard what is useless, and add what is specifically your own. Mistakes are always forgivable, if one has the courage to admit them. I fear not the man who has practiced 10,000 kicks once, but I fear the man who has practiced one kick 10,000 times. Real living is living for others. The more we value things, the less we value ourselves. Showing off is the fool's idea of glory. Life's battles don't always go to the stronger or faster man. But sooner or later the man who wins, is the man who thinks he can. The successful warrior is the average man, with laser-like focus. Knowing is not enough, we must apply. Willing is not enough, we must do. In the middle of chaos lies opportunity. For it is easy to criticize and break down the spirit of others, but to know yourself takes a lifetime. Be happy, but never satisfied. Always be yourself, express yourself, have faith in yourself, do not go out and look for a successful personality and duplicate it. It's not the daily increase but daily decrease. Hack away at the unessential. What you habitually think largely determines what you will ultimately become. Do not have an attitude, open yourself and focus yourself and express yourself. Reject external form that fails to express internal reality. If you always put limit on everything you do, physical or anything else, it will spread into your work and into your life. There are no limits. There are only plateaus, and you must not stay there, you must go beyond them. Cease negative mental chattering. If you think a thing is impossible, you'll make it impossible. Pessimism blunts the tools you need to succeed. Time means a lot to me because, you see, I, too, am also a learner and am often lost in the joy of forever developing and simplifying. If you love life, don't waste time, for time is what life is made up of. Learn the principle, abide by the principle, and dissolve the principle. In short, enter a mold without being caged in it. Obey the principle without being bound by it. Learn, master, and achieve. Action is a high road to self-confidence and esteem. Where it is open, all energies flow toward it. It comes readily to most people, and its rewards are tangible. Sincere thought means thought of concentration, quiet awareness. The thought of a distracted mind cannot be sincere. Instead of dedicating your life to actualize a concept of what you should be like, actualize yourself. What we are after is the root and not the branches. The root is the real knowledge, the branches are surface knowledge. Real knowledge breeds body feel and personal expression, surface knowledge breeds mechanical conditioning and imposing limitation and squelches creativity. The key to immortality is first living a life worth remembering. The possession of anything begins in the mind. Running water never grows stale. A quick temper will make a fool of you soon enough. Choose the positive. You have choice, you are master of your attitude, choose the positive, the constructive. Optimism is a faith that leads to success. No matter what, you must let your inner light guide you out of the darkness. Take things as they are, Punch when you have to punch. Kick when you have to kick. The spirit of the individual is determined by his dominating thought habits. A man must constantly exceed his level. In order to control myself, I must first accept myself by going with a nod against my nature. To understand your fear is the beginning of really seeing. If I tell you I'm good, probably you will say I'm boasting. But if I tell you I'm not good, you'll know I'm lying. To me, the extraordinary aspect of martial arts lies in its simplicity. The easy way is also the right way, and martial arts is nothing at all special. The closer to the true way of martial arts, the less wastage of expression there is. The past is no more, the future not yet. Nothing exists except the here and now. Our grand business is not to see what lies dimly at a distance, but to do what lies clearly at our hands. Those who are unaware they are walking in darkness will never seek the light. When there is freedom from mechanical conditioning, there is simplicity. If mere mechanical efficiency can make everyone a martial artist, then all is well. Unfortunately, combat, like freedom, is something that cannot be preconceived. To me, defeat in anything is merely temporary. Defeat simply tells me that something is wrong in my doing. It is a path leading to success and truth. What is true stillness? Stillness in movement. Where there is no style, there is no slave. Martial arts mean honestly expressing yourself. No style. No slave. He who wants to succeed should learn how to fight, to strive and to suffer. You can acquire a lot in life, if you are prepared to give up a lot to get it. You have to create your own luck. You have to be aware of the opportunities around you and take advantage of them. A martial artist has to take responsibility for himself and accept the consequences of his own doing. Loneliness is only an opportunity to cut adrift and find yourself. In solitude you are least alone. I don't want to do anything halfway. It has to be perfect. Maturation is the development from environmental support to self-support. Humility forms the basis of honor, just as the low ground forms the foundation of a high elevation. Give recognition where it is due. Compliments stimulate more effort and desire to improve. Be generous with honest praising. Training for strength and flexibility is a must. You must use it to support your techniques. Techniques alone are no good if you don't support them with strength and flexibility. If every man would help his neighbor, no man would be without help. The aim of art is to project an inner vision into the world. To me, ultimately, martial arts means honestly expressing yourself. The usefulness of the cup is its emptiness. The best form of endurance exercise is the performance of the event. To reach me, you must move to me. Your attack offers me an opportunity to intercept you. The more relaxed the muscles are, the more energy can flow through the body. Using muscular tensions to try to do the punch or attempting to use brute force to knock someone over will only work to opposite effect. Through my own observations, I am convinced that an absolutely honest and direct inquiry into oneself will lead to understanding. If you want to learn to swim, you have to throw yourself in the water. A fight is not won by one punch or kick. Either learn to endure or hire a bodyguard. Because of styles, people are separated. Research your own experience, absorb what is useful, reject what is useless, add what is essentially your own. Simplicity of expression rather than complexity of form. A good martial artist does not become tense, but ready. Forget about winning and losing, forget about pride and pain. I personally do not believe in style. Because of styles, people are separated. They are not united together because styles became law. Nothingness cannot be defined, the softest thing cannot be snapped. When you feel pain, you know that you are still alive. Don't fear failure. Not failure, but low aim, is the crime. In great attempts it is glorious even to fail. You must have complete determination. The worst opponent you can come across is one whose aim has become an obsession. A fight is not won by one punch or kick. Either learn to endure or hire a bodyguard. Remember, you are expressing the technique, not doing the technique.